So now we're going to talk about developing your own hedge fund mastermind group. First is it's important to know that you're the sum of what you're exposed to every single day. And this comes from, many areas of psychology have confirmed this, and many business and kind of success coaches talk about this a lot. There's a CD and a book called The Strangest Secret by Earl Nightingale, which is really good. And it talks about this very same concept. And basically all of this idea revolves around the idea that who you'll be in 2 years from today. So in 2012, on January 12th, you will be the sum of what you read, who you discuss ideas with, and what inputs you allow into your life. So if you, read books, go to training programs, complete internships, complete your degree, hang out with people who are very positive, who have accomplished a lot in their life, who have high goals. It's going to be a world of difference of where you are in 2 years than if you spend your time watching TV, going to the movies twice a week, trying to beat the latest, Call of Duty video game, or hanging out with people who are pessimistic and complaining about the economy and complaining about the government and talking about how the hedge fund industry is impossible to get into. So, just take the boring corporate job that might be more available near you. So it really will affect who you are, and this has made a huge difference in my life. And I really think if you put this to work, and if you write down nothing else today, this might be something that can really help you move forward in the hedge fund industry. Because most people just don't put the effort into designing their career or their life to really push themselves forward as fast as possible. And what we're talking about here on this page of the presentation is creating a mastermind group so that you can control or at least improve the inputs in your life. A mastermind group, just for a quick definition, is a group that you can meet with once every week or two, at least once a month, that's going to provide you with advice, feedback, and it's usually a two-way street. Usually you provide them with something of value. Well, they also provide you with something of value, some type of advice. And this can be made up of professionals in your industry, successful investment professionals, other ambitious or proactive students or early career professionals. And then at a few points in my career, I couldn't find enough professionals who wanted to actually get on the phone once every 2 weeks or meet in person every 2 weeks and talk about career progress and what you're learning in business. I just had a hard time connecting with people like that at some points. And so what I did was substitute some of those relationships for, reading more books. If you are looking to be an analyst or a trader or a hedge fund manager or a marketer, then you can read books on hedge funds, read books on self-improvement, read books on positive psychology, read books on your niche area, such as trading. You could look at research done related to trading or traders who have written books or white papers. If you start searching, there'll be almost no end to the amount of information you can consume on your niche topics related to your career goals. And so I would encourage you to not say, well, I don't know any of these people in the first 3 bullet points. Try to find at least 1 or 2. And if you can't find very many or any, at least go back to what I mentioned before. Try to read a book every 2 weeks, or just add more positive inputs in your life so you'll get more out within the next few years. And Peter Drucker is famous as saying, that we live in a knowledge economy, and most people nowadays are knowledge workers. And in the hedge fund industry, we're not stamping out widgets in a factory. We're not creating car parts. We're not doing typical kind of blue-collar manufacturing work at all. It's all knowledge work. Everything we do is related to knowledge work. And so this is especially true in the hedge fund industry and with your hedge fund career. And it's that those who can grow their specialized knowledge more quickly grow themselves as an asset, and as a direct result are worth more. In a knowledge economy, knowledge is an asset, and every business and person is interested in increasing the value of their assets. And one overlooked way is by controlling your inputs so that your specialized hedge fund knowledge really grows quickly, because that's going to grow what you're worth in the marketplace.